I'm Kate Marope, and today we're doing a book review for A Matter of Time, Volume 2, which is, of course, books 3 and 4. I was so sad at the end of book 2, or Volume 1, because I was like, damn you, Sam! How dare you do this to him? And then Volume 2 picks up where that ends, and it's like, okay, there's life after that happens. I mean, you take a bullet for a guy, and he goes off to go and catch some Colombian drug lords, and he doesn't even say goodbye before he goes, and leaves his mother to tell you that, oh yeah, by the way, I'm off for an undetermined amount of time to go hunt down Colombian drug lords. His mother who loves you so much that she actually stuck around to do it. So, Sam, you are such a jerk sometimes. But that's okay. You get better. He gets better. Anyway, so the book picks up with Jory having made a new life for himself. It's about him finding personal fulfillment in his life. So at this point, he has a new job. He's no longer working for Dane. He basically forces and gets Jory a position at a design company. And he meets there his best friend, slash work wife, slash most important woman in his life in this particular time. And her name is Dylan Greer. And it kind of shows the beginning of Jory expanding his social life from people who share his sexuality and into people who are starting to build families. And I think Mary Combs did this because she wanted to juxtapose how Jory, at the end of book 1, had realized that, you know, the whole one-night stand thing and just living in the moment wasn't working out so well for him. But now it's like he knows what he wants. He wants this family life, and he wants to be steady and just have a really meaningful, deep relationship with some guy. But the one person he thought that would be there and actually help him manage this particular dream has gone off to hunt Colombian drug lords. What's really sad is that, you know, he's like, okay, fine, maybe it didn't work with Sam. Let me just try it with some other guy. And he goes through a series of pseudo-serial relationships, the most important being one with Aaron Sutter. Aaron Sutter liked the idea of Jory, but wanted a more malleable version of him. I think on some level, Jory knew that him and Aaron wouldn't work out in the long term, because eventually Aaron would probably start to resent Jory smooching off of him and being too malleable. Everybody loves a challenge, and no one wants a relationship where you say bow down and someone bows down all the time. And I think Jory was right to ditch him before it got to a point where Aaron was the one kicking him to the curb. So other than the whole Sam coming back into Jory's life, we also have wary Jory, who's like, first time, shame on you, second time, shame on me, and third time, well, damn, this is just not healthy. I think there was more of a plot this time round. I know in the first book there was really great plot, but I felt like it took second place to the romance aspect. In this book, I felt that the plot and the romance aspect gelled a little better. So, you know, it's about Sam and Jory working out their problems, and Sam kind of getting back into Jory's good graces until Jory feels like he can take the risk of, you know, trying to start a relationship again with Sam. But at the same time, it's also about how it's important to get their relationship back on track, because what they realize is that there might be a time where Jory might not be alive because some psycho has just really decided that he really wants to see Jory dead. Now, I won't tell you who the psycho is. I will say, I did not expect it to be this person. I also loved how she kept a lot of the really awesome good feel vibes that we got from the first book in terms of introducing characters or finding more about the characters. Jory kind of reveals that even though Sam has been off living this super secretive life of his, the rest of Sam's family keeps in contact with Jory. I guess on some level, Sam's parents knew that Sam would have to come back groveling for it. And favorite scene in the entire book is the scene where Jory's still a little ambivalent, but Sam is like, okay, come for family dinner. And at dinner, the dad is like, well, are you gonna make it up to him? You better bow down and do whatever this boy wants to get you back, Sam. And like the mom is like cheering him on, like, yeah, do it, because I want him back in my life too, in a more meaningful way. Like, I know what his role in my life is, but I can't quite live it because you haven't followed through on allowing me to do that. So I really, really, really love that aspect of this particular story as well. I don't know, it's so feel good. There's a great mystery. Like I said, I get both the ebook version for my Kindle and the audiobook version for just my listening pleasure. And oh my god, the way he reads the creepy lines of the serial killer, and like at this point you don't know who the serial killer is, okay? The way he reads it, I was just like, shit. And like sometimes it's enough to wake me up from sleep and I'm like, oh my god, there's someone in my room. And I'm like, okay, it's just the audiobook, calm down, you're not under attack. But at that point it's too late because like my heart is racing and I'm like, what the hell was that? And I was like, okay, it's just the book. The narration is just on point. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the down bar whether you read the first book and saw my review and that's why you came to this one. If you love the series as much as I did, how anxious are you to start the next book in the series? And what would you do if you were Jory and Sam had done what he did? Would you take him back? Would you string him along longer? Or would you just be like, no, you had your chance, lose it, move along now, move along. All right, that's all for today, guys. Bye.